Namaskar, you are watching the YouTube channel of Enviro Annotations, India's first environmental weekly newspaper. Here are the headlines from our 13th September 2023 issue. Forest Advisory Committee discusses on Ministry's guidelines on non-site specific activities. The Forest Advisory Committee recently reviewed guidelines issued by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change related to non-site specific activities in forest areas. These guidelines had emphasized the need to consider alternatives and discouraged such activities unless essential. In March 2019, the ministry published the Handbook of Forest Conservation Act 1980 containing guidelines for non-site specific activities. However, on 24th January 2022, the ministry introduced significant changes to these guidelines, strictly prohibiting non-site specific activities on forest land, with limited exceptions for residential projects up to 1 hectare, subject to strict justification and recommendations. Para 11.1 of the handbook discussing residential projects requiring forest land diversion was deleted in the 2022 guidelines. Still, Para 11.9 remained, stating that the central government would not entertain proposals for residential construction in forest land except for private forest land in MDDA area of Uttarakhand. Considering the Forest Conservation Amendment Act 2023, which relaxed regulations for public utility projects in left-wing extremist LWE districts, the Forest Advisory Committee decided not to modify the existing guidelines immediately. They noted the new relaxations but resolved to refer any ambiguity about the non-specificity of a project to the ministry for further deliberations. In the first page itself, there is a beautiful painting by V. Sadhana, a standard 9th student from Sacred Heart Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Church Park, Chennai. MOEFCC's new permanent body, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, has established a central empowered committee to enforce Supreme Court orders related to environmental, forest and wildlife matters. The committee consists of a chairman, member secretary and 3 members. It will monitor compliance, handles applications and recommends measures. If recommendations are rejected, written reason must be provided and the central government's decision is going to be final. The committee will operate under the ministry and will cover environmental matters nationwide. The chairman will have a minimum 25-year experience requirement and will serve a 3-year term, extendable once, and must not exceed 66 years of age. The member secretary will be a high-ranking government officer. NGT invalidates SEIAA's revocation of Berkeley Square EC over procedural flaws. We have a separate video on this. You may watch EA224. NGT finds Chandaka Forest Officer questions Tampere Lake constructions. We have a separate video on this also. You may watch EA222. NGT Southern Zone grants stay on closure of poultry farm amid controversy. Expert Appraisal Committee Infrastructure 1 recommends EC for 6-lane Kanpur Ring Road and relaxes storage norms for Kamarajar Port Limited. We have a separate video on this. You may watch EA223. EAC Industry 3 sector refers Trans World Forticam expansion proposal. EIA consultant EQMS Global's client faces scrutiny on Greenbelt and the EC justification under EIA notification 1994. Delhi convenes environmental expert meet to enhance winter action plan. RE Sustainability and 92.7 Big FM partner for 16th Green Ganesha. Tata Power Solar and a SIDBI partner to drive solar adoption among MSMEs. Engagement through convergence approach for effective waste management. An article by Madhusudan Hanumappa, social development practitioner working on community outreach and interface in various development countries on subjects of internal displacement, gender empowerment, waste management, and social inclusion. Presently, he is working in the Central Asia region. National Green Tribunal directs closure and repurposing of dhalaus in Delhi. CPCB to issue SOP within 3 months intended to be applicable to all states and union territories. SEIAA Punjab document reveals substandard EIE reporting by NABT accredited consultants and SES's appraisal quality. We have a separate video on this. You may watch EA 221. Chitrakoot Dham Mandal Commissioner empowers Jakni village to address water challenges in presence of Padma Awardee Uma Shankar Pandey. Editorial opinion: India's pioneering role in climate resilient infrastructure. G20 New Delhi Declaration, Climate Commitments, Challenges, and the Path to a Sustainable Future. E-Courts Phase 3, a Green Tech Leap for Justice. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change joins Special Campaign 3.0 to tackle pending matters and promote Swachhata. Please share your valuable comments on this video in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the like button. It costs nothing to you but encourages us tremendously. And also, share this video with your friends and colleagues. And if you have not subscribed so far to this channel, please do it now. You can also share your stories, news, research synopsis, your articles for publication in our print version, and share your videos for this YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching this. We will come back with another episode for you. Till then, do take care of yourself and your environment.